Steph, just one more point, and then Ian, I'm going to come to you and ask you if it's all right if we're going to do a bit of future gazing just to wrap up the hour. But Steph, just on this, and it's one of the questions that come through about hybrid, because obviously that's the big discussion point now. You know, that work patterns have changed and all the rest of it, and that's kind of what this whole series has been about. Is okay, so what's the implications of that change? Do you think the project you're doing at the moment, as an example, this kind of office move, has the way that you look at data outside of capability and technological advances, but the kind of approach to data, has it been influenced by the pandemic and people working in a slightly different way? You've already touched on one example there where people are quite comfortable being tracked because they want to know that other colleagues are in, and that was happening because they might not be, whereas in the past they definitely would. Well, they probably would have been. So have you seen other examples where you go, that's interesting now that that's become more important? Or how would you be judging, what would you be doing to assess whether hybrid working, whatever you want to call it, is working?
So it is very much down to the people sensor, the people counters,
right?
You know what I mean? The sensors that we have to see if we have the right spaces for everybody. So this is going to be a truly agile building in comparison to what we have here. Here we have many desks. We have lots of breakout space because it's needed. But we don't know whether or not people are using spaces because the other bit's full, and so they've then moved into this piece. We need to know what settings people want, what people want from the office to encourage them back into the office. But we also need to make sure that we actually use the data from the surveys as to what people want and how often they want to be in the office. So they want to come in for collaboration. They want to be in about 2 to 3 days a week. Obviously, you've got the extremes on both sides. They want convenience. They want to be able to drop in. They want something that's convenient. So it's about providing those things and then monitoring those spaces to see if they work. And then if they do work and it's a far more successful space than we currently have, then that's the business case for making changes here. Right. So it's using that as our test bed to find out what people truly want from the office and to work out which one people are happy with. Are they happy with their home office or their truly agile office? What is it they're trying to get from the space when they come in and work with colleagues?
I guess Yodit made the point earlier on about the pandemic accelerating some of these trends. I guess what you're saying there is that it was already happening, but this kind of pandemic is really foregrounded experiential data and putting employees at the very center of that.